All right, all right. This is your host, Sexy Harlem 125, and welcome to the recap. I hope you all are doing well. If you are new here and you don't know, I post the questions of the day every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I come here usually on Sunday, but I pushed it back because everyone was doing their vacation thing for the 4th of July. I pushed it back until today. So I'm here to answer the questions that I posted last week on my community wall. I come here because it's not fair for me to ask you all the questions and I don't answer them myself. So, this is why I'm here to answer the questions that I posted the previous week with you all. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Um, Usually, I start off with what I did the previous week. And for the previous week, I have been okay. I had my infusion on Thursday. Let me mute my phone because this is going to be a distraction for me. So, here we go. Do not disturb. Okay. So, I had my infusion on Thursday, and for those of you who know and those who don't know, I do have lupus. So, I have to go and get a monthly infusion every month that saves my life. Okay. So, I went and I did that Thursday, and I've been down ever since. When I say I've been down, that means I've been resting. Okay. I had to rest after my infusion. It seems like it's taken me a little while longer each time to bounce back. And that's fine, because I need the rest. So today was the first day I actually went outside, and I actually went downtown to look for some vans because I have a memorial coming up, and I'm going to attend. So I wanted some white on white vans. So I get downtown to 34th Street only to find out that the van store is closed. So, okay, I figure I'll go to another store, in the area and, get some white on white vans because vans are very comfortable for those who don't know. Hey, outspoken one. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're doing well. Someone has a birthday coming. I hope you're doing well, girl. But the brick and mortar store for the vans is gone. So it was either order online from Amazon. Okay, you on the train. All right. Um, Either order from Amazon or go to another store. So of course I went to another store. And the vans that they had were the slip in ones. And I really, I have small feet. So I don't have that part on the back of my heel where, you could put a strap. We talked about that last time. But I know for myself that particular van would slip right off my feet. And it just didn't look right for what I'm gonna wear. So I said, well, let me go to the store next door. So I went to the store next door, which is called Famous Footwear. So I went to Famous Footwear and I got myself some white Birkenstocks. Now, I don't know what the hell I was thinking about. You know, my mind is just turned all the way around right now. I just got so many things on my mind and, you know, a couple of things to do. I even forgot. Hey, Sonia J, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed your 4th of July. So I don't know what I was thinking about. I went and got the Birkenstocks in a size 7. So now, while I'm downtown, Macy's is across the street. So I said, you know, I got another girlfriend with a birthday that's coming up in August. So I said, okay, well, while I'm down here, let me go in Macy's. And she kept mentioning that she wants this perfume. It's called Gucci Guilty. So I said, all right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to, you know, get this perfume for her, you know, for a birthday gift. So Macy's is the type of store where you can get lost. It just so happened they had all the perfumes on the first floor. So I went to the Gucci counter and I spoke to the saleswoman and you know, she told me the price and I said, okay, I got the Gucci Guilty for her. I asked her, oh, yes, it does. Oh my God. I said to her, um, can you gift wrap it? So she gift wrapped it for me. You know, she even put a card in there, you know, something for me to write on for my friend. Let's see. Um, it does smell good. Oh, you order online so you don't get lost anymore. Listen, that store, Macy's is huge on 34th Street. And I'm like, I just wanted to, you know, go in there. I found the counter. Okay. And I went on ahead and I got the Gucci Guilty for her. Now, what I didn't know was when you purchase, the person that's purchasing also gets a travel size of Gucci Guilty. So not only does she have some, I have some. I'm telling you, right now, sitting here right now, I smell like Gucci Guilty. Okay, I listen. It's all over me, and it smells good, and it lasts for a long time. Yeah, really, really. So I figured while I was there, right, I would go upstairs and see if they had any vans. So I go upstairs and I go to the sketches section and I see two guys helping this, you know, woman. And I asked them, I said, does this store carry any vans? So he looked at me like I had 6 heads. I'm like, now I know his young ass know what I'm talking about. Because he looked to be about 21, 22. You know what the hell vans are. Okay. He said, we don't have any vans. I said, so you don't have any vans in this whole store? Is that what you're saying? He said, I could check for you. So he went to the computer and came back to me and said, no, ma'am, we have no vans. Okay, so at that point, I already got my white Birkenstocks. Okay, I got my white Birkies. So, I just wanted a pair of white on white Vans because I like the way Vans feel on my feet. I already have a blue and white pair of Vans, and I also have a black and white pair of Vans. So I said, well, I already got my Berkey. So, it's summertime and that will go great with what I'm going to wear for this memorial. So I looked at the time. I said, all right, let me call my good girlfriend. So I called my good girlfriend and we on the phone talking. And she said, where are you? No, I said to her, I'm in your favorite store. So she said, Primark? And I said, no, your second favorite store. She said, Macy's? I said, yes, I'm in Macy's right now. I came in here looking for white Vans and they don't have any. So she said, you might have to go online and get some. I said, I ain't going online to get a god daggone thing. I said, I already have some white Birkenstocks. I'm good with that. So she said, okay, that'll, go great with what you're going to wear because the colors for this memorial is peach and white. So I went on ahead and I said, I'm getting ready to leave out this store. I said, I'm just sitting on the bench because, I'm a little tired. I've been running around. And she said, I understand. I said, but I'm gonna give you a ring a ding ding when I get home. So she was like, okay. Now, Mother Nature been playing around all day long. Okay, she been playing around. First, this morning, it was raining. Okay, and I went from one borough to another. When I got to the other borough, which was Queens, the sun was shining. I said, you know what? Mother Nature is really playing herself right now. So I left Queens and went to 34th Street. I get to 34th Street, it looks like rain. So I go in the store, get my Birkies, come back out, go in Macy's, come back out. And now the sky is dark. Okay. I'm like, let me get my ass home because this is just too much for me. And anybody who has been to 34th Street in New York City, in Manhattan, knows that 34th Street is crowded. There are people everywhere. Okay. I'm like, oh my God. So, I got on the train and I just, came home. But in the meantime, I had before I left, I said, when I come back, I'm going to play my PS2 game. I'm going to hook it up to see if it still works. And I'm going to play some Crazy Taxi. You want to go? You want to come to New York, to Manhattan on 34th Street? Ciao. It's a lot of stores down there. I'll tell you that. It's a lot of stores down there. But I'm just like, I go downtown when I need to. Then I had to cancel. I had an Amazon order coming tomorrow and I have to go and get my birth certificate tomorrow because I can't find the other one. Now, as soon as I get this birth certificate, I know I'm going to find the other one that I was looking for. I know this. It happens all the damn time. So I had to cancel my Amazon order that was coming out tomorrow because I'm not going to be here. I have to go downtown again to get, to get my birth certificate. So I'm just like, man, listen, this is too much. This day right here, my mind has been blown on two accounts. You know what I'm saying? Two very different accounts. One good one and one that really hurt my heart in a way. But nonetheless, I'm going to be okay. So that's what I did. Okay. I just been resting. I went out today for the first time since Thursday. And it's going to be raining tomorrow. And I have to go downtown and get this damn birth certificate. At least I will walk out of there with my birth certificate. Okay. Then I have an appointment next month to go get my real ID. Okay. It was a good thing I called those people before my last appointment. That's when I found out I would need a birth certificate. I tore this house up looking for it. I know that birth certificate is laughing at me somewhere in this house. That birth certificate is laughing at me. Hello, Wellness with Frugal Mama. How are you? Welcome to the recap. So the birth certificate is laughing at me, y'all. It's laughing at me. I'm just going to go get another one. And then next month, I can get my real ID. And then I have to wait. Oh, my God. Hold on. Y'all know it never fails. Every time I go live, it never fails. They want to run up and down the street with sirens, and I just don't want that in my video. That's why I tell y'all to hold on, because I don't want sirens in my video. Okay. So, you said I would get two if you can. Well, girlfriend, I didn't think about that, but I think I'm just gonna be all right with the one because I know what I'm gonna do. I know where I'm gonna put it so I can find it. Okay. I thought about putting it in the freezer, but that's just me. That's just me. So now that you all are all caught up on what I've been doing, we can move on to the recap. In the freezer. At least I would know where it is, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Okay. So, this is the recap. And the thought for Monday, 6:30, June the 30th, 2025, was The thought was, by failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. And in a way, I agree with that, okay? Because we have to prepare. I mean, we prepare for the next day, even though, we don't know whether or not we're going to wake up, but that's just what humans do. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you got to go to work the next day. So you're going to say, okay, I have to make my lunch for the next day. If you do that, I have to make my lunch. I have to decide what I'm going to wear. This is preparing for the next day, right? So if you don't do that, then you know what happens, right? You don't hear your alarm go off. So now you're running around your house with a chicken, like a chicken with no head, and you're trying to make your lunch and you're trying to find out what you're going to wear. And you wind up getting to work late. You know what I'm saying? All the things. So by failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. And if you get to work late, you have failed, okay? You have failed to get there on time, all right? So that's how I feel about that, and I agree with that thought. Now, the question for that same day, 6/30/25, was, do you prefer texting or talking on the phone? Do you prefer texting or talking on the phone? And I should have added FaceTiming. But since I'm here with y'all now, this is what I'm going to do. Do you prefer texting, talking, or FaceTiming on the phone? She says, Sonia J says, it depends on who it is. And you're absolutely right. Because there are times that I don't even want to answer my phone, okay? Now, when it comes to me, a text can sound one way, but be taken another way. So I don't mind talking on the phone. I'm going to give you a perfect example. What'd you say, outspoken? Texting with voice notes. All right. I'm going to give you a perfect example, right? My good girlfriend and I talk on the phone every single day. Every day, right? So I noticed one day that we were on the phone, and you're not going to believe how many hours we was on the phone. We were on the phone for 5 hours. What you say? Everybody who comes across me knows, even my mom. We were on the phone for 5 hours talking. Just talking. We was talking about everything. It was from soup to nuts. Okay. We went from home decoration all the way to sheets, towels, and pillowcases, and then we went to shoes and this and that, and oh my God, 5 hours we were on the phone. And I don't mind talking to my good girlfriend for 5 hours. I don't. yesterday we beat that record yesterday because we started at 9:30. I mean, we had to hang up a couple of times, but we ended at 12 midnight. Okay? 12 midnight. She fell asleep on me, y'all. She fell asleep on me. I was like, Picarella, I'm getting ready to hang up. She was like, I'm so sorry. I'll talk to you tomorrow. It was over for her. But while we're on the phone, we're not sitting down. When I talked to her yesterday, I made my whole dinner. Okay, I made my whole dinner yesterday. And no, I didn't use the stove at all. By the way, I ordered a rice cooker yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, the 5th of July. And it came and I used it yesterday for the first time. I could not believe how fluffy that rice was. I'm telling you. I could not believe it. I said, what have I been doing all this time? Okay, so I don't mind talking to my good girlfriend on the phone. What you say? I do the same thing with my sister and best friend. See? I mean, when you on the phone, you just not sitting down, you moving around. I mean, hell, I swept the floor yesterday. I cleaned the bathroom yesterday. I made my dinner yesterday, all while I was on the phone with her. Okay? And she was doing stuff while she was on the phone with me yesterday. So it's just not that we sitting down and we talking. No, we're moving around. We're doing stuff. You know what I mean? So for me, it does depend on who it is. Okay. But, I prefer to hear your voice from time to time. I don't mind texting and I don't mind FaceTiming, but I would rather talk on the phone. So that's my answer. All right. So moving on, that was Monday. Moving on to Wednesday, July 2nd, 25. Let's see. I drive doing errands with them on the phone. See? That's what I'm talking about. You're not just sitting down, you're moving around, you're doing this, you're doing that, all the things. So, July 2nd, 2025, the thought for that day was live life to the fullest and focus on the positive. And that seems to be the theme for the summer. Live life to the fullest and focus on the positive. And that's something that I definitely try to do. I try to live my life to the fullest and I do my best to be positive. Unless somebody is poking me and want to try to get me out of my body. Okay. But at the same time, I try to ignore that and move on and let the karma warrant speak for itself. Okay. The question for that day, July 2nd, 25, was, have you ever rode a mechanical bull? Have you ever rode a mechanical bull? Now, I have not ever rode a mechanical bull, but I see other people do it. Okay. And I'm like, I know they thighs is hurting. I know they thighs is hurting and they private parts riding this mechanical bull. And then the doggone bull throws them off and they land on a soft whatever it is that they have there. And I'm like, I had a chance to do it and I was like, nope. You said no, I didn't do it, but I might the next time I get the chance, girlfriend. You go right ahead. Come back here and let me know how it went. Okay, you come right back here and let me know how it went because I would like to know if you had fun riding the mechanical bull. Some people can do it and they think it's fun and they get on the bull and the bull knocks them off and they be like, I want to go again. Not me. Not me. After seeing how they, oh my God, that bull just twists and turns and you got to twist and turn with it. Listen, I'm 61. I don't need to break nothing at this point. Okay? I don't need to break nothing. I don't need nothing fractured, anything like that. So I will stay on the sidelines and watch. Okay? Now, July the 4th. We are moving on to the 4th of July. 7/4/25. The thought for that day was work hard, stay positive, and get up early. It's the best part of the day. Work hard, stay positive, and get up early. It's the best part of the day. And I do that. I do that. Y'all don't even know what I go through doing these quotes and the editing. That for me is working hard. And I got to come up with a project for my other channel. I've just been in this thing where I just can't do it because there's so much going on. Would you say? I do more in the morning. Yes, I do. I agree with you. You get more done when you get up early and you got things to do, whether you going to work or not, whether you going to school or not, even if you staying home, there's always something that you have to do. Sweep, mop, clean, whatever it is. That is the best part of the day. You get up, you do what you got to do, and then you got the rest of the day free, I'm a morning person. You must be a morning person, Sonia J. Because I know I'm a morning person. Okay? Now, I agree with that you should work hard, you should stay positive, you should get up early, and it is the best part of the day. Okay? The question for that day was, do you like scary movies? Do you like scary movies? Now, I'm going to tell you something. On the 4th of July, Sinners dropped on Max. Okay? On the Max app. If you have Max, you can now watch Sinners if you haven't watched it. Okay? Me, since I was laying in the bed and everything, I said, okay, I'm going to watch it. I started watching and I'm like, hold up. Where's this vampire shit coming from? I do like vampires and wolves and stuff like that, because I'm also watching the originals. Okay, that is my favorite series. I like the originals. I don't know why Netflix took it off, but I'm watching it somewhere else. It's on Prime, as a matter of fact. That's where I'm watching it at. So I do like some scary movies or scary series, depending on what it is. It depends on what it is. You haven't seen Sinners yet? Well, honey, it is on Max right now. And I was getting ready to go to the movies last week. And I don't know, for some reason, I just kept getting sidetracked, because AMC has this thing on Tuesdays where you could go and the movie is $5, if you're a member. So I was going to go, but I never went. And I don't know why, but anyway, I just happened to turn my TV on on the 4th of July, and I said to my girlfriend that I was on the phone with, I said, oh my God. She said, what? I said, Sinners is on Max. She said, see, I told you it was coming to streaming soon. I said, well, it took longer, damn enough. You know what I'm saying? It took long enough to get to streaming, but I haven't finished watching it yet. And I might have to start from the beginning because I kept getting distracted by my phone. Okay. On the phone talking, hang up, someone else calls. On the phone talking, hang up, someone else calls. I was like, it's just not meant for me to watch this right now. But I got halfway through. I just gotta get to the other half. So I'm not gonna spoil anything for anyone. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about the movie. Y'all go watch it. From what I understand, it's very good. And I'm going to finish watching Sinners. It is on Max. Okay. Hello, Miss Toussaint. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So I do like certain scary movies. Okay, like the Jason series. When they got to Jason Takes Manhattan, I wasn't scared no more. I was like, oh my God, here he come. He coming to New York. Are y'all serious about this? And they were serious about it. And I watched it and I was like, this is a sad, sad situation right here. This is a sad situation. Jason Takes Manhattan. What kind of bullshit is this? I was off put by that last one. I really was. I was like, oh my God. Jason Voorhees, the man with the mask and the knife. Okay, she says, great. I'm trying to lose this 20 pounds, but I keep here. Girl, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I am stuck right now. I am stuck at 198. That's where I'm at in weight right now. I'm stuck at 198. And I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? I mean, they didn't have the gummies that I liked the last time when I went to Amazon, the Slim Fast gummies. They didn't have none. And I was like, okay, what are you going to do now? So I ordered the powder. And I've been doing fairly well. my appetite isn't what it used to be. So I don't know if that's um just me, if it's just me, or if it's age, or I don't know what it is. So it could be the summer, because we don't eat a lot. Well, I don't eat a lot of heavy food in the summer. I did make some ribs and some rice and some string beans with onions the other day, but I've been eating that. I think tonight will make the third night of that, and then it'll be finished. But I'm just like, I don't eat as much as I used to. And like I said, I don't know if that's me, or if it's my age, or what it is. I don't know. But I found that I'm getting to be real picky too. And some nights I can go to bed and not eat at all. I know that's not good. My doctor already told me it's not good. I said, well, I'll just have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. My doctor looked at me. He was like, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. He said, that's not dinner. That's not dinner, Miss Sampa. Okay. But I said to myself, I'm gonna eat what the fuck I want. Let's see. I should be skinny because my son's home from college and he eats everything. I never have leftovers. Oh my God. Girl. Woo. Child, I tell you. So I don't know what it is, but um there's your recap, guys. There is your recap for June 30th, 2025, July 2nd, 2025, and the 4th of July, 2025. And how was your 4th of July, by the way? Let me ask that question. How was your 4th of July? Anybody want to answer? Anybody want to answer? And the reason why I pushed this live back to today is because I figured y'all would still be on, vacation yesterday. I said, I'm going to give them a little bit of time to get back home. I guess everybody, well, maybe most people came back yesterday because they had to work today, or they might have had a longer weekend and they go back to work tomorrow. I don't know. But my 4th of July was great. I slept through it. I slept through the 4th of July. Let's see. I made the mistake of letting him get his food first. When I went to get my food, he had eaten all of the yellow rice. I only had a little piece of meat. He did you in. Yes, I just got off of work. Okay. Oh, now that was wrong. He could have left. He could have left Mama some rice. Now he could have left Mama a spoonful, at least. He could have left you a spoonful at least. Oh my God, he ate all the rice. I guess that rice was good. My 4th was regular. I didn't do anything special. Well, neither did I. I didn't do anything special either. I slept through the 4th of July. I might have heard one or two fireworks before I knocked out. Okay. And when I did knock out, I had so many phone calls and so many texts, people worrying about me. Are you okay? What's going on? Why you ain't answering? La, 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 la. And I had to get back to them. When I woke up, it was like 11:30 at night. And I had to text them and tell them, I'm okay. I was just sleeping. That's it. You know the deal. It's just taking me longer to bounce back. That's all. I was supposed to go to the store and get some ice, but by the way this sky's looking, I'm not gonna make it. Let's see. The whole pot. He said he thought it was all for him since I don't eat a lot of rice anymore. Rice a lot anymore. Oh, he wrong for that. What do he? Wait a minute. Now I know you eat rice when he ain't there. So did he really think that you didn't want no yellow rice to go into me? Oh my God. Ooh, child. He ate the whole pot. That is just dead wrong. He is dead wrong for that. What? At least, like you said, no leftovers. Because he ate it all. He ate it all. Child. Mm, mm. And he's skinny as a rail. You know what? Those are the ones that can eat, girl. Those are the ones that can eat and not gain a single ounce. Not a single ounce. It's like the fat goes around them. You know what I'm saying? The fat gets to them and goes, let me go around. Because I'm not going to live here. You know? You say he's skinny as a rail. But he love his mama cooking, though. He loves his mama cooking. That's why he ate that whole pot of rice. Ooh, child. Mm-mm-mm. I have I have to do my nails. I have to redo my nails, and I was going to do it tomorrow, but I can't because I have an appointment. Exactly. So there's your recap, and I will be back this Sunday. Nothing is holding me back from being here this Sunday. There's no holiday, no nothing. So I will be back on Sunday with the recap. I know I've been pushing pushing the recap around a lot, but y'all know the reason why. I don't have to explain it. Y'all know if I'm not coming live on Sunday, you check the community wall and you will see. Let's see. Yep. I want to get some blue crab before the season ends, but they're so expensive now. I may get some this weekend. You know what? You just reminded me. I need some shrimp. I have to go to BJ's because I need some shrimp. And I don't think I'm going to make it this week because we got rain every single day, I think, except Friday coming up. So I have to get there. And I haven't had any blue crabs in so long. The thing is, I would have to bring them home live and cook them my damn self. And I don't want to be chasing the crab across the floor. I swear I don't. I don't want to be chasing the crab across the floor. get back here, get in this pot. They fighting and carrying on. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So, guys, it's almost been an hour. So you know how we do it. Let's see. It's been raining here all weekend because of the tropical storm Chantel. Yeah, whatever her name is, she must be coming this way too because we're supposed to get some rain and thunderstorms. And my doggone knee, my doggone knee and my hip been singing ever since I got in this house. So I'm glad I made it before the torrential downpour they said that we're going to get. Okay? Because I don't like being caught in the rain at all. I don't. Child, I don't need I don't need to get wet, period. I don't want to get wet. Even though I have an umbrella, still, I didn't want to get wet. Okay? So that was your recap. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to go ahead and go. You all make sure you enjoy yourselves. Make sure you enjoy your summer, the rest of your summer. Make sure you are safe. Stay safe, y'all, because these people are crazy out here. They are. We got a lot of crazy people out here. We got a lot of a lot of different things going on. A child was just killed train surfing. I think that was the 4th of July. I think that's what it was. I think he was killed on the 4th of July. So now his mother has to bury her child, all because he was train surfing. These kids don't listen. They don't listen. They will go ahead and train surf knowing that it's not safe. Knowing that it's not safe. Yeah, tragic. It is definitely tragic. And I think he was 13? I could be wrong. 13 or 15, I think. Whichever age he was a teenager and he is no longer with us because he wanted to train surf. I tell you, boy, maybe we need to have some cops on top of the train. Maybe they need to be train surfing. That'll stop them from train surfing. I don't know. But I know that mother lost her child all because he was hard-headed and didn't listen. Child. So, y'all take great care. Be blessed. Never stressed. And stay safe always. I will be back here on Sunday for the recap episode 28. Don't take no wooden nickels either. Take care, y'all. Be safe. Will do.